Welcome back upon for the next part of Limbus Company. In the last part, we had our first meeting with Chroma, and she's special? I mean, her organization kind of literally destroyed Sinclair's town, and especially his house. They even set it ablaze, dug up his family members, and who knows what, right? They even got Effie. I'm not even sure where Saudi is. Saudi wasn't around, but Effie is dead. So yeah, she's not really that nice, right? She's not really that nice. So we have to handle her as quickly as we can possibly do before she makes even more of a mess of this town, right? Totally. Oh, and by the way, in the last part, some of you guys were telling me that it would be good for me to bring Sinclair along. Now, on the other hand, the other half of the comment section mentioned that Sinclair would have had some serious trouble in the last fight because of the whistling. It seems like he's very afraid of the whistling. So I'm not entirely sure why. But some said that it would be good for me to bring him along. Especially for the next dungeon from what I was able to get. So yeah. Now the question is, who am I going to replace for Sinclair, right? And after some considerations, I think I might actually change out my Rodion. I mean, she is super strong. She did so much damage during the last couple of fights. She's so reliable. Especially with the aggro. I really love tanks that can handle aggro depending on whatever they want to do. But if I change the others, well, some of them are heavily relying on each other in order to generate the ego resources, and well, she is really helpful with the light blue and the purple. But I think I could bear it more to let her sit that one out than the others, especially Monsieur. I really like the debuff from Monsieur. And the other two just recently got their new identities. I don't really want to swap them out. So yeah, I'm really sorry, Rodion. It just happened to be this way, right? It just happened to be this way. Now let me just double check with your egos, or rather your passives really quickly. Yeah, you also have a light blue. And at the very least you can boost up blood damage for the highest HP. Who has the highest HP though? Maybe your normal ego is a bit better. How about your normal ego? The passive from your normal ego was... yeah, 20% more damage sounds a bit more reasonable. At the very least it doesn't rely on blunt damage, right? Totally. Now for Sinclair, I have already prepared his ego. The last one that we got for him. That is slightly covered in blood. And after testing him out a bit in the mirror dungeon, I also noticed that he does end up cutting himself with his own ability, the talisman, over and over again because, well, I never leveled him up past 3 because I want to show the lore of the identity before anything else. And without skill 3, I have no way to give the talisman to somebody else. And that means my Sinclair gains on the talisman, which in fact kind of hurts him near the end of the turn. That also explains why it is covered in blood. We need to transfer them or else, right? It's just gonna hurt him. And hey, thanks to this identity and the fact that he's constantly in danger of getting hurt over and over again, I even had an idea which type of ego we're going to buy after this. But first and foremost, before anything else, before I change my mind or anything, let's uptie him first, so that I'm locked into my decision. Right. Because let's be serious, there are so many possible egos that I could get. There are so many that look so cool. We even had a conversation about the egos. Someone even said that the soda ones would be fun. But no. I have a very specific one in mind. Specifically for Sinclair. But first and foremost, the story. Let us see. A murmur faintly echoes in the room. As candlelight waves, so does the writing brush in the child's hand, imbued with red ink. The child ceaselessly writes red letters on yellow talismans. He writes down complicated spells of wishes and curses targets at somebody. Could the child have learned this art of thaumaturgy? Probably not. Then was it a group the child belongs to, the Technology Liberation Alliance, that taught him how to make talismans? That wouldn't be the case either. Perhaps he's making sheets of paper containing tremendous technology, aiding his group terrorist attack? No, that simply couldn't be. What the child did was simply fighting few fights, wearing the ego his group bought from the underground level of an L-Corp facility. He boarded from our facility? I didn't think that we would do that. Isn't that top secret that we developed egos? Huh. However, the child does not immense in the craft of talisman and dark arts. Rather than putting on an ego and using it as a tool, it was as though he became one with the ego, or the abnormality itself, putting the thing in its mind to action as if possessed. That's right. Most egos will try to encroach on its user and corrode them. It is said that uttering someone else's words as if they were your own and copying whatever they do eventually makes you no different from that person. Right. Then it may only be natural that using someone else's mind like a tool gradually assimilates yours into it, forgetting yourself as if it has taken it. It would be wise to have someone else take the child's ego off before it corrodes him any further, but it doesn't look like the organization he belongs to will be eager to do so, considering the excellent compatibility and result he has shown. Oh my god! Well, I mean, at some point they have to return the ego, right? It doesn't belong to them. It is borrowed. But at that point of time, the assimilation might be too strong and he would never willingly let go of it anymore. That organization is screwed up. There is a reason why our employees probably take them off during the off shifts so that this whole thing here doesn't happen. Wait a second, did they even change his eye color? Let me double check with that. I mean, he already had yellow before, but now they're glowing. It could be that it also kind of overwhelmed his eye colors. Nevertheless, I just noticed he's still 20, I need to increase that a bit more. After all, I pretty much leveled everyone up to around 25. There we go. Simply because I kind of noticed that the levels kind of increased recently. It is rather unstable. I think the next one is 28, before was 25, then there was 22, then back up to 24, 23, 21, and so on. It is unstable, so I think 25 is gonna be enough. Now, you guys probably wonder, which ego do I want to buy for that child, right? Well, first and foremost, let me get, how many ego shots do I have for the hatchling? I need 350, which means I need to open up around 100 boxes, at least, and if I'm lucky, I might be able to save some boxes. Okay, first and foremost, let me get the 400 shards really quickly. Is that enough? Okay, I went a bit overboard. I could have saved a couple of boxes, but that's enough. 406 and I still have 200 boxes. be able to get another one, actually. On Ryoshu, since he already has a high number, or maybe Honglu. I'm gonna think about that later. For now, our main target is Sinclair. A very specific Sinclair. That is right here. Since he's in constant danger of getting hurt thanks to his ego, I need an ego that heals the guys with the lowest HP. And it doesn't even cost that much. I mean, it's 4 green. He has a lot of green attacks, so that should be fine, right? That should be fine. So here you go, Sinclair. I really hope you like your fairy suit. I hope you like your fairy suit that's actually a tree. Huh? I still can't believe that this is a fairy festival. But it's fine. It's fine. I chop you down along with the trees. As the tree that he is. Right? As the tree that he is. Okay, now I give you that over here. Now you have 2 abilities that rely on green. Really hope you like it, Sinclair. And actually speaking, now that you are level 3, which passive do you have? More Rapture. Okay, that is going to work wonders with the other 2 that rely on Rapture. Right? Totally. Okay, now without any further ado, seems like I might be able to buy another eagle. I'm gonna save that for later. Need to think about it again. Maybe I'm even going to save it for the next round. Who knows, right? Who knows? Nevertheless, it is time for us to go back to the story. I already used way too much time on that. Come on, Scheiterhaufen. Let's do this. There's a story. Okay, there's still a story. Scheiterhaufen. Chroma walked inside the burning mansion. The sinners are dismayed by Guidos' unflinching advance. Actually speaking, did this whole thing change? This looks different from before. Yeah, it looks different. Interesting, I didn't even notice that before. Anyways, let's go inside. Sorry, Rodion, but you know how it is. We need to give the boy a chance, right? We need to give the boy a chance. Let's hope that the ego is going to keep him alive. Because if it isn't, we might have a slight issue. We might have a slight issue. Oh, he's angry. Hey, wait! Sinclair leaps forward to chase Chroma before anyone could stop it. That's a gigantic burning house! Sinclair, that's stupid. However, he's blocked by the remaining N-Corp Inquisitors. In response, he swings his weapon with a tremendous force I never thought he could exert, crushing the head of the one who grabbed him. The Inquisitors collapsed to the ground before even a gasp could escape their mouth. Sinclair would normally keep to the back of our group. This was the first time that I saw him charge in unprompted like that. What the hell have you been drawing in the back for if he could do that? I know, right? I remember with clarity that I have ended your lives. I undoubtedly witnessed torn brain tissue splitting through the cracks in your skull. And yet, here you heretics are, before me, on your feet. Well, there's an explanation for that. Maybe something similar to the fact that you were literally dead. And now you're fine, right? Yeah, you're not one to complain about miraculous recoveries. Trigger noticed that as well. Guido examined me closely with his pierced glare. He then slowly nods, as if his observation gave him the knowledge he needed. You there, the one possessing the head of a heretic. You must be the false shepherd, enticing his herd into blasphemy. Shepherd? He proceeds to nudge his chin at the nailed corpses in the courtyards. They committed a grave sin of entering the sites of the Hollow Rite with their unclean bodies. Thus they have been punished with the same penalty as heretic received. And that's why you gave them those body parts? They have also been subjugated to the humiliation of body mechanical intrusion being installed against their will. But you are different. The sin of worshipping a heretic is less severe than indulging in heresy on itself. Therefore, as long as you are willing to repent and cleanse your mind of sin, we, the Hammer, are willing to demonstrate forgiveness. So I implore you, you pitiable foolish sinners, led astray by temptation, shake off the allure of that false miracle and kneel before me. What the hell is he on about? The confrontation came to a standstill. No one seemed willing to speak first. So you've all been under my spell or something? All along? And who would have thought about that, huh? I tried cracking a joke to lighten the mood a little, but no one laughed. Dante, that man, he just insulted you. He doesn't even see you as a human being. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I mean, you guys all keep calling me Clockface all the time too, right? But that's not the same at all. Besides, I've never used that nickname, right? True. Ishmael grunted. So you think throwing your fancy words around will be enough to persuade us? Huh? Listen up, faceplate. You're the one who needs a little shaking off. Seems to me your human brain just have a defect. You were given ample opportunities. You are no different from those we hung and nailed after all. I am a hammer. I am a tool for the one who grips, tasked with a great mission of piercing the false flesh of heretics. I shall bind thee to a nail and lay thee down furthest from the soil, for he who shall repent. Oi, when are you going to finish your stupidly long task, huh? It's not granted rest beneath the earth. Is that the reason why they hung them up on those nails? So that they won't be able to taint the earth under their feet or something? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, Sinclair, are you ready for this? This is your first actual real battle. And this already doesn't look so good, but I need to try to avoid the bind and paralysis. If you get the paralysis, it's going to be even worse than this, right? Okay, let's try to go for the green resonance. Foss is going to go for the big hit, and we will see. Okay, good hit. Already got the slash weakness. Ooh! Okay, I was about to say, don't lose your coins! Not with the green hit, at least. Okay. Mercer has difficulties. Sinclair was able to get through. That's good. Okay. Could have been worse. But it's still handleable. I would say we're going to go for the Storm Cut again. Have to go for 11. I also have to go for the yellow one. Let's try to boost the attack. This is gonna be hopeless. Try to guard. And this is going to give you some talisman, right? Yeah. 57! Yes, thank you! Yes, please! Sinclair, give them the beating of a lifetime! Oh no! My heat! He lost one of his clashes. Okay, the whistling is still around. Yeah, that's gonna cause some issues with Sinclair. It's fine though. It's gonna be fine, Sinclair. Just keep calm. We got this. Let's go for this attack. And you don't have enough talisman to get rid of it. I mean, at the very least, you're not generating any more talisman, and that should certainly be enough to finish him off. Even though the other one would also be enough. That is just going to give you one talisman, so that should be fine. You shouldn't hurt yourself, right? You should be able to hurt himself. Okay. Good hit. Another good hit. There we go. Then I'm gonna get rid of a couple of our weak attacks. Is that a weak attack? I think it is. Yes, it is. And that one. This is going to be another 3-wave one, right? So I kind of have to speed this up a bit. Otherwise, we might have an issue for the next round. We're already on turn 5. Okay, first, you need to get really serious. Do you have enough for this? Not quite, I need more purple, but you're going to get that next round. This is going to inflict bleed. If you lose, that is. 12. 3 hits. Let's go for 68. 39. Should be able to get through it. 27 hits. You are on... If the target has Rapture, gain a talisman. I don't think you can get rid of it yet. At least I don't think so. We're just gonna try. I'm just gonna try it. The thing is, the second you have 5 talismans, if you don't get rid of them, you're gonna get the damage, right? But I need 5 talismans in order to transfer them to the next target. Or is it different for Sinclair? I didn't really test that thing that thoroughly. I just noticed that I can't actually pass on the talisman, which in turn means he always receives a small dose of damage. Oh, Heathcliff, you weren't able to get through that? Don't worry about a thing. Force is here. Force is here to heal. A little bit at least. I think I also got the stagger, which makes it even better. Are we able to stagger the other one as well? Because I would really love to see that. Number 1. Number 2. Okay, it's down to -8 again. It's a 3 hit. I need to get the light blue stuff, preferably. Or do I need to... Wait, which color was it again for first? Dark blue. I need to get the dark blue stuff. And a couple of green. Which means... I need to go for orange, hope that it doesn't get through. And go for double green. Yeah, let's do it like this. Ryosha's gonna kill them all. Ryosha's certainly going to kill them all. Already got the stagger. She already got the stagger. But sir, you need to hold back. I need more green. I need more green. Never mind. I guess it's fine. Oh no, wait. You can use it on the sick guy. Let's have a little peek. That goes through without issues. That could be a bit difficult. How about we're going to use one of our egos for this, which is also going to boost up Forced Ego a little bit further. That is defended. We can go for the Clash one. Let's go for double green. Would that work? Not really. Do I have enough resources for any of that? No, I'm lacking green. Okay, let's try to go for double green then. Yellow. Have to go for the blue. Unless I have enough resources to go for the ego as well. And then 42. Okay, for the next round I should have enough for our new ego. Technically speaking, I should have enough for the next ego. There we go. Good hit. Another good hit. We even have a little bit of tremor. Now Faust comes along with her ego. And I think I got to stake out the other two. That's really good. Heathcliff was able to win his clash. He's still bleeding, but that's fine. I think bleed is not considered yeah, with bleed damage we're not getting staggered. Sinclair got staggered though, so that's not good. I was really hoping to go for my fairy thing. But I guess I can forget that. Well, at the very least that guy's down. Okay. Yeah, Sinclair's ego is ready. We can save it for next time. Let's go for this. 13. Can I go for another? No, I can't. I'm lacking dark blue again. It's fine. I can get some with Ryoshu. Generate some green as well, but we're already at it. Inflict some tremor for later, and the next round Master should be able to inflict some a takedown on him. Oh god. Oh no. No! My fault! She got staggered. She's getting double staggered. Ooh. She's still alive? We're not gonna attack again, right? You literally almost killed her completely. I didn't think she would be such a glass cannon. Huh. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. I think I got a stagger, right? Yeah, I got a stagger. No, she lost 3 waves of attack. But don't worry, Force. I have a heal. We have heals now. Right? We have heals. Let's go for this one as well, because it inflicts paralysis. But then again, I don't think he's able to survive this. Yeah, there's no way he can survive this. This is way too much damage. This is way too much damage. I wouldn't even be surprised if I get to see the... Oh no, no, I actually get to see the ego. Well, never mind. Oh, it's so beautiful. And he got a small heal. Oh, that's even better. And then, just because, I don't think it's going to be enough to kill him though. Is it? It was Heathcliff! Finally! You got to kill with one of your egos! Last time was a failure, but this time around, you got him! The ground shook as Guidos finally fell. I couldn't help but wonder if we really did him in, yet we were too exhausted to bother and take his helmet off to check his breathing. Sinclair was repeatedly jabbing his spear into the dead Inquisitor. The corpse was mangled beyond recognition, its blood and organs spilled all over the floor. Sinclair? Calm down! Come on, he's already dead! He didn't seem to care about anything other than the body he was set out to destroy. Occasional pants of rage and tearful gasps were all that came out of his mouth. I killed them all! I knew stopping him was the right thing to do, but no one dared to step in. It was evident that he was too blinded by ear to listen to us. I know a way most simple to bring him back to senses. Don! At that moment, Don suddenly jumped Sinclair and pinned him to the ground. And then... Ah! Is that supposed to be a way? She started laying into his face. I mean, I know that I can bring him back to life. But, Don? One fist froze after the other. Oh, shouldn't we do something? Leave them be. A couple claps tussling isn't worth intervention. A cloud of dust rose from her rootless beating. After a while, Dawn cuts her onslaughter. Pray tell, how does that feel now? Pardon my rash actions. Often I would find myself overcome by furor. Rampaging must be the same as a rideless horse. At such moments, mine own friend helped me to come to myself by beating me senseless. Really? That was at time the only remedy to the fever that had overtaken me. Ah, so in that sense, Vergilus must be a good friend of yours too, right? Well, He's crying! Tears blinked down from Sinclair's bruised eyes. I get her for this. I go to my home and skewer that bitch. I'll skewer her with a stake and then... The rest of the sentence was overrun with pain sobbing. After a while of sniffling, Sinclair finally seemed to calm down as he put a hand to his face and started muttering. I lost everything overnight. Back then, they didn't parade their Nagel and Hammer name around. You didn't see large groups like that in the open. But at that point, people called themselves hammers, starting showing up in town, one by one, and... Oh... It's okay, kiddo. No need to push yourself. Rudyard gently pats him on the back. I still think sometimes. This is all just a bad dream, and I'm having trouble waking up. It always comes, every morning before I open my eyes. Maybe this time, I'll wake up and see my familiar ceiling. Just maybe. After he said that, he broke into tears. It only made sense to wait for him to settle down. When did that happen? He mentioned that they were childhood friends, right? How young was he back then? God damn it! Yeah, seriously, we have to get over there. We have to... Ooh, a bad dream. This is not getting better for him. It's just not getting better. But then again, it's just a fight. But still, it's not getting better. It's not getting better. We barely managed to defeat Guido, but Sinclair seems to be struggling to endure his immeasurable guilt weighing down on him. What do you mean with barely? Maybe Dante isn't paying that much attention to it, but it's fine. It's fine. I guess Guido is considered strong. The thing is, I already kind of had to fight him before in the mirror dungeon also, yeah. I don't even have to check on him. It's not that difficult. I think he has bleed stuff. Only bleed stuff. At least the other guys have paralysis and they don't have paralysis. None of them? Well, they have at least bind, I guess. Right? At least they have bind. But you know what I mean? Since I already kind of had to fight against them before, he isn't really able to surprise me that much. No? That's just the thing, he is not really able to surprise me that much. And that's probably also the reason why I don't really mind fighting against him at all. Right? Probably. Most likely. Nevertheless, I just noticed we have two waves of this. Those are just the normal Inquisitors. I already used so much time during the beginning of the part. So how about I'm gonna speed this up again so that we have one more fight after this, since I already noticed that we are slowly but surely hitting the limit of our time. So, there we go. Not so bad. Now that we have defeated yet another wave of Inquisitors, are we going deeper into the house itself? The underpass. Are we going downwards? I guess we are. Okay. 26, that's alright. Sinclair showed us the basement with a suspicious passage. Foss assumed this tunnel was made by the NCORPS staff. They built a tunnel? Okay, I'm not gonna question that. I mean, if they have a way to retreat from the burning house, I guess downwards is always better than upwards, right? Yeah, the smokes are all over there. They don't want to follow the flames. The basement is probably the safest bet, right? Holy. We entered the Sherrod mansion, and Sinclair led us to the basement. When he opened the door, a long underpass leading to an unknown destination was revealed to us. Okay. To think that they would be tunneling down here. So if my guess is right, then this passage should lead to the branch facility. Why are you keeping the shifty shaft in your basement? It wasn't here before. What? Then how did you even know we ought to go to the basement? It's like how a magnetic field draws a compass needle northward. I was brought here by intuition. Intuition? Isn't that what it is like? You bring us along to use as sensors for the Bureau. Is it? Sinclair quietly looks at Faust. Instead of answering him, she strode past him and stood before the door. Judging from the material, this tunnel seems to have been made relatively recently. It was likely dug by N-Corp's expeditionary forces when they had occupied the tunnel, or rather the town, what am I saying? It won't be a short trip. Given that this passage was excavated for their use, we will assuredly run into foes on the way. We should move once we are ready. She's completely dodging the question. And don't give me that look, Dante. I'm simply not in the position to comment on it. Is it also top secret information? Like my identity and stuff? At the very least, it kind of seems like it. Okay, are you guys the same? Are you the guys with paralysis? No, you guys are the one with the tech stuff. And fragility. But those guys had the paralysis. You guys haven't dropped the paralysis stuff, right? They actually dropped the paralysis. Are they crazy? Paralysis is really good. At least for them, right? This is gonna inflict some nails. I don't think I will like it, but it's fine. It is fine, we can handle that. Let's give them a lot of talisman, I would say. Okay. Those guys seem new. They even come with... Wait, inflict 10 attack down and paralysis. Okay. That seems a bit, much. A little bit. But okay. I can handle that. Totally. I can totally handle that. Let's go for the red stuff because they're just guarding. That seems necessary, but that would hurt me as well, but I don't really have a choice. This is not good, let's try to avoid it. And 36. Okay. I have to say, the talisman stuff is a bit tricky to use. I double checked with it. 5 is fine, it's just that I can't go higher than 6. And now I'm at 7, so that means Sinclair's going to get some damage this round. Yeah, 7 damage. And I lost all of my talismans. The talismans are tricky to use. The talismans are seriously tricky to use. And now I have the stuff that actually grants me the power to get rid of it, so I should probably save it? Maybe? But then again, I have it twice. I have it twice, so it should be fine. Let's go for the 72, 44, 60, and 80. Yeah, that's certainly going to do a lot of damage. I have to say it. That monk staff is kind of cool. It's really cool. Okay. That one is gone. And we're finally able to at least inflict some talismans. Huh? Would be kind of nice if I could. Right? But the thing is, I need to get it to 6. So I have to transfer it twice. And then I'm going to get the whole rapture thing, right? It should work like that. It should definitely work like that. Okay, that part was shorter than expected, so I should be fine to do Unterführung as well. Another German word. Okay. We continue following the underground passage. The branch facility feels closer. But if you say that you already feel that it's close, then we should go a little bit further, right? Seeing how this is literally just a fight? Why not, right? Why not? Any new guys? Let's see. Doesn't really look like it. Same stuff as before. They do have the paralysis stuff back, so at least they have that. But the big guys aren't around. Maybe they shovel out again the second wave. But then again, we already fought against it before, so I guess it's fine to just go to the end of this fight. Unless, of course, I somehow am able to get the talisman stuff. Would be nice if I could get that, right? So, okay. That got a bit more hectical because of the bleed stuff. Even Ryosha kind of killed herself, but it's fine, it's fine. Maybe I shouldn't rely that much on my... Oh god. Maybe I shouldn't rely that much on my... what was I trying to say? Counter? Defense skills? It's not that good to have that much bleed on my guys, right? It's not that good if I have that much bleed on my guys. Since it takes a very long time for it to go away. If I don't attack, it's just going to stack it up. So yeah. Seems like we've already found our way to the Branch K2 facility, which actually cost 3 modules. I'm pretty sure the last one only costed 1 each. The prices are increasing around here, it's crazy. But at the very least, I didn't even get my level up actually. I didn't even get my level up, and we already reached the branch. Great. But I would say we're just going to save this for the next part. After all, a branch usually takes a very, very long time. I hope you guys have fun with today's part, and see you in the next one, when we follow that girl. Until then!